It is 2022. And you know what that means? A new year and New Year's resolutions. But what if I were to tell you that I have a few reasons why you should not partake in New Year's resolutions? That's what we want to talk about coming up. What's up, everyone? My name is Reynaldo Ramos, and it is 2022. We have a new year, and with the new year comes the hope of change. And that's really what New Year's resolutions is all about, change. And there's nothing inherently wrong with New Year's resolutions, but I'm going to give you a few reasons why I think they're you shouldn't do it, right? The first one, let's jump straight in. The first one is this: they're unsuccessful. Like the stats on New Year's resolutions are jarring. Check it out. After 1 week, so the second week of January, by the second week of January, 25% of people that have set New Year's resolutions have abandoned them. By 1 week. That is crazy. After 1 month, so by February, half the people that set out to have New Year's resolutions or have certain things that they wanted to accomplish have abandoned it. By the end of the year, there's only a 9% success rate. Think about that. 9% of people that set out to have New Year's resolutions in January finish the year in December with those resolutions. So New Year's resolutions they don't have high success rate, statistically speaking. Right. So that's the first reason you shouldn't give yourself New Year's resolutions. Number two, the second reason you shouldn't is because oftentimes, and the reason they fail is that they're too vague, right? I want to lose weight. I want to eat better. I want to save more money. I want to spend more time with the people I love. Okay. Those are great ideas. But if that's the resolution, then you will fail. Because when you are vague about something, the lack of specificity is going to put you down a spiral that you're not going to have control of things. You're not going to be able to plan things out, and so that's a major issue with New Year's resolutions, that they're just kind of so vague and so blanket statements. That's number two reason why you should not do New Year's resolutions. And then the third thing, and this is one of the major things, about 10% of people admit to this, is having too many resolutions, right? So we don't have, here are my two things I'm gonna do. A lot of people do like 5 or 10 things. They want a list. They just want to attack the year, and this is gonna be a new year for things, and it just gets diluted. Like it just 10 things, 15 things that you're trying to do that by February half the people ain't gonna end up doing anyway. So what I want to offer you is, instead of New Year's resolution, I don't think you should concentrate on that. I think what you should concentrate is on a rule of life, because a rule of life gets to the heart of issue, right? A rule of life looks at everything in its totality and entirety and focuses on how you can grow, right? Because oftentimes with resolutions, the focus is on the change of behavior, but changing behavior has to start internally. And we have to center ourselves in God, in His will. We have to seek Him. And so a rule of life does that. Now, I'm not going to take the time to go over what a rule of life is or how to do that. We have a few videos that we'll put at the end card of this video. And I'll also put a link in the description to a whole playlist that we have about a rule of life. And I encourage you strongly to listen to that, read on it, and have and start a rule of life in your life, so that way it's not just these random goals, but it's something that you can work towards, and have accountability towards, if you can get people in your life that are supportive. And so I encourage you, 2022, do not have New Year's resolutions. Instead, Try having a rule of life. Thank you so much for joining us. We have our website in our store, VineMediaMinistries.com. If you want to get some new custom gear, go check out our website. If you have find value in anything we do, please hit that subscribe button. Share this so we can grow as we enter into the new year. Remember to stay connected to the vine, which is Jesus Christ. That's a goal that you should have this year. Stay connected to Jesus, and we will see you next time.